Happy Friday. We are back with another 151 Pokemon challenge. And of course, I'm so excited to be opening up another pack of Pokemon cards tonight. Before I go, I'm gonna go watch a movie in the evening with some of my friends. We're gonna see it's the Taylor Swift Life of a Showgirl movie, apparently. It's a special showing of her newest album. I think it's called Life of a Showgirl. And then yeah, this weekend I'm gonna have my first ever band practice with some of my coworkers. So we're gonna play Bags by Clairo. And then there's another song called Nice to Each Other by Olivia Dean that I still need to practice because I have not practiced it at all. But let's start with our Pokemon tonight. I need to finish this before 7 o'clock. So hopefully it's only a 2 evolution. Okay, already did Articuno. Oh, looks so good. See, like I have the pixel, the bead version of it. I love this. This is so fun. Okay, let's try another one. Hopefully we didn't do it. Kabutops! Perfect! So that evolves from Kabuto. And Kabuto comes from a fossil in Pokemon. I remember in Pokemon Pearl, I loved collecting, like going digging for the fossils and using my stylus on my second screen to push away all the dirt to find all the fossils and gems. The stones. Oh, I wish I could do that again, actually. In Pokemon Pearl, I don't even remember how you get down to the mines. We all yearn for the mines. Kabuto, okay. It's kind of freaky looking with these red eyes. And then Kabutops. I actually think the Kabutops pixel art looks a lot cooler. Looks much nicer than Kabuto. No offense, Kabuto. And you know, in Naruto, there's a character named Kabuto, but he's like a snake man. So every time I think Kabuto, instead of the Pokemon, I think of the guy from Naruto. He was Orochimaru's assistant, who was so obsessed with Orochimaru that he wanted to be just like him. Okay, so this isn't gonna be so easy. It looks like a little mushroom cap, like a portobello mushroom. Alright, let's get started with the black outline. This week, I actually finally started pottery again. I signed up for a membership at a pottery studio. It's kind of expensive, but it's really worthwhile if you go often. And I really like the instructor there, so I really wanted to support his studio after he taught me how to do pottery. And so far I've glazed a few pieces that I made the first time I visited the studio. I did like a trial at the studio when it first opened, and now this pottery studio is more established. So I got a membership for 1 month, and then I bought some clay that looks just like stone. It looks like rocks, as if the bowls you made are just carved out of rocks. But no, they're actually oops, I've completely forgot to take away the screen. I have to take away I forgot to take away this Pokemon challenge screen, so you can't even see what I'm doing. Alright, we'll start over. Let me take this thing away. I knew I was forgetting something. Okay, now we got the pegboard. Alright, let's let's do the outline. So yeah, this Pottery Studio has so many things. It has glaze that you can dip all of your pieces into instead of painting it on. I still need a lot of practice with dipping my pieces. They have latex and wax that you can paint on the bottom of your pieces so that when you're glazing them, the glaze doesn't get stuck on the bottom of the piece. Because when you're firing a pottery piece, you can't have glaze on the bottom, otherwise it will stick to the shelf in the kiln. So I made sure to not have any glaze on the bottom of my pieces. And then I tried mixing a few glazes too. Hopefully those pieces will turn out nice. I made a giant plate. I had a cookie jar that is in the shape of a mushroom. I'm really hoping that one looks nice because I want it to have a green top, like a mushroom cap, but then I'm mixing two glazes together to get that green. So we shall see once I finish those pieces, like once they're done firing. And then who knows, maybe one day I can do a stream where I'm making pottery. That would be really fun. I think I could do it. My pottery instructor said it was all right to live stream in there. So hopefully one day I can do that and maybe show you some of the pieces that I can make. But I need to practice making all of the bowls and cups first because it's been a while since I last did pottery. I'm kind of happy to be back in it though. It's nice having a hobby that I'm not like filming it all the time, right? And I can just experiment with it because I'm not a professional potter or anything. But that has been my hobby, my artistic hobby outside of making perler bead things. Oh, and then yesterday I had figure skating class, and that was I was not happy with my performance in figure skating class because we were doing spins. And if you know me, I get motion sickness really easily. I can't spin for too long, or else I'll feel like I'm gonna throw up. But I finally learned my tango, my dance on the ice. And then today, right after work, I went figure skating again to practice my 3 turns, which is when you go from skating forwards to going backwards in just one turn. That's really tricky actually. It's kind of scary when you just go from facing forward to facing backwards, but it's the coolest thing when you learn figure skating. That's something I want to perfect and be really good at. That's one of my goals for figure skating. The other goal is to learn how to dance, like to actually skate to a song, because that would be really cool. But a lot of my classmates, they want to learn jumps. They want to do spins and jumps, and they really want to go all out. But I don't even know the basics. I don't even know how to do a dance routine. I feel like I should at least learn that before I learn the spins and jumps. It's okay though. I'll eventually get used to the spinning, and then I will be able to one day maybe do like an axle, like whatever they call it. Ones where you spin multiple times in the air. That'll be so scary. Okay, we're done with Kabuto's outline. Now, let us get the brown for the top of his head. I'm going to use... I'll use these browns here. And then... yeah, that'll be good. Okay, this will be the darker brown. And then this will be the shading. I don't know if you can tell the difference between these two shades. They're a bit... I don't think you can really tell. So let me get an even darker brown. I can spare 4 beads for this. There we go. And then I can do the shading again. Like this. So I've been working on my fishing rod from my last Design With Me stream. And I'm trying to come up with a way to make the rod be able to turn, like to actually pull in the line. That part's really tricky. Because the rod doesn't want to spin when it's being stuck in the hole of the bead. So we're gonna work on that maybe this weekend. I'll see. And then I want to design a pufferfish, which I learned from the new update in Minecraft. Pufferfish can be used to feed the Nautilus. And the Nautilus loves to eat them, and it will be like once you kind of get them to you, you can get a saddle on them, and then you can ride a Nautilus underwater. That's kind of cool. That is really going to change underwater exploration in Minecraft a lot. So I'm excited to try that out and to explore the Copper Age in Minecraft. We'll see how that turns out in my next Minecraft live stream, which will be Monday, hopefully. Or actually, I don't know if I can stream Monday. Monday, I might be busy downtown. But I will stream Minecraft again eventually and try to see if I can get the new copper golems in my world. Okay, we're done with this color for Kabutops. They're actually, like, Pokemon actually sells this as a pin. I wonder who would get a Kabuto pin. There has to be someone who loves Kabuto. Every Pokemon has to be somebody's favorite. But I don't know if this one is very popular. Let's get this red. Show its beady eyes. There you go. I think, I'm not sure if Kabuto is a horseshoe crab or what kind of fossil is this? I feel like it might be a horseshoe crab or based off of the horseshoe crab. Go. All its little feet, and then I'm gonna get darker yellow to finish it off. Okay, so with these last beads, Kabuto is finished. So easy, this one. Alright, Kabuto. Let's look at some Kabuto facts. Who is Kabuto? No, not Kabuto Yakushi. I'm looking for Kabuto Pokemon. Kabuto is a Pokemon that is regenerated from a fossil. That's right. What fossil is it, though? Let's see. I forgot what it's a shellfish Pokemon. It's a rock/water type. And here's the Pokédex entry. Let's read the one from Diamond and Pearl. That's my favorite. It is thought to have inhabited beaches 300 million years ago. It is protected by a stiff shell. Yeah, so this is totally a horseshoe crab. Pretty sure it's based off a horseshoe crab. And let's see. A Pokemon that was resurrected from a fossil found in what was once the ocean floor eons ago. Yeah, so it's pretty much a horseshoe crab. Let's see. Horseshoe crab Pokemon. Yep, it's definitely this one. But what fossil does it come from? Oh yeah, the dome fossil. Yeah, so if you find a dome fossil when you go digging, then you got Kabuto. Okay, now let's do Kabutops. Okay, let me just bring out my picture for reference, and then... Yeah, this one will be pretty easy. So, let's do... black outline first. That only took like... that took maybe 15 minutes. That was really quick. That was one of my quickest Pokemon to make. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's it. Later tonight I'm watching the Taylor Swift movie with some friends, but I really don't know what to expect from it because I think she just came out with this album yesterday, so she hasn't had a concert yet for it. I don't really know what this movie will be about, but my friend really wanted to watch it, so I'll join because I love any excuse to eat some movie theater popcorn. And this one is looks very different from her other albums. She's like a roaring 20s flapper era. That's the look she has. And I don't really know what kind of vibe the songs will be. Will it be like really poppy upbeat, or is it gonna be all sad like a lot of her previous albums? Let's see. 1, 2. Let me just take a look at Kabutops. Bulbapedia. Okay. I wish I could read it and beat at the same time. I should get like a text-to-speech reader so that somebody can read it to me while I'm beating. Let me try something actually. Because I've always wanted to learn more about the Pokemon I'm making as I'm making them. Let's see if this will work.
Kabutops is a bipedal prehistoric arthropod Pokémon with a skeletal, well-armored build. It has a flat, half-circular head with a point on each side and 2 small eyes on the front. It is mostly brown, except for its light gray chest and abdomen.
Yep,
there is a ridge
accurate.
down its back with 3 flat spines on either side, and it has a flat, pointed tail. Instead of hands, its forearms have large, sharp, gray scythes. Its thin legs are brown, lead to small feet with 2 large gray claws. Before it went extinct, Kabutops was in the process of evolving into a land dweller, as evident by changes in its gills and legs. This change is thought to be due to its prey moving onto land as well. In its ocean home, Kabutops could tuck up its limbs to help it swim extremely fast, up to roughly 29 knots.
Wow,
it used its sharp scythes to slice enemies and drink their internal fluids.
What?
Any leftovers left behind by Kabutops are consumed by other Pokémon. It is unknown what led to Kabutops's extinction.
Oh. Wow, that was very graphic to imagine. I never actually thought about Pokemon and their their food chain. It drinks other Pokemon's internal fluids. What does that even mean? Oh my goodness, I did not expect that. Kabutops, dang. Yeah, why did it go extinct? It sounds like it was a very vicious Pokemon. Hey Topher, there's lots of free TTS readers online. Yeah, I'm just putting it into Google Translate. I wish I could... Maybe I should find one that has Professor Oak reading it. Yeah, that's pretty cool though. Oh, it evolves from Kabuto starting at level 40. I don't know if I ever evolved my Kabuto into a Kabutops. I'm sure I must have, because in my first Pokemon game, which is Pokemon Pearl, I really wanted to collect every single Pokemon. But silly me, when it came time to catch Palkia and to battle Palkia, I thought I had to just defeat Palkia. I didn't think I could catch a legendary Pokemon. So I just went and defeated Palkia and never to be seen again. So I never caught the Palkia in Pokemon Pearl. My one regret. And yeah, that Pokemon is still missing from my Pokédex. After I defeated Palkia, I'm like, oops, I should have caught it. And then yeah, we eventually moved on to Pokemon Platinum and Pokemon Black and White. That's when those games started coming out. But I shouldn't have defeated that Palkia. I'm not sure if I've ever seen Kabutops in the anime or Kabuto. I feel like there must have been one. There must have been an episode with Professor Oak in it that showed how you can get Pokemon from fossils. What other Pokemon is from a fossil? I think Aerodactyl. For sure, that one. It's like a... That one's like a pterodactyl Pokemon. What else was there? I have to see. Let's take a look. Pokemon from fossils. There's a huge list. Oh, perfect. I see. Aerodactyl, Ammonite. Yes, we did Ammonite. I made that Pokemon in another live stream. There's Anorith. Yeah, that's a cool one. Evolves to Armaldo. Lileep. I didn't know Lileep was a... Oh yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, definitely that one was a fossil Pokemon. Cranidos, which is a dinosaur. I was reminded after looking at Cranidos that next month for my library display, because when you work at a library, you're responsible for putting up different book displays every month for customers to browse and maybe be inspired to read. And one of the topics I'm responsible for is Dinovember. So I have to find a bunch of dinosaur books and try to get kids to read more about dinosaurs. Hey Dreamer, how's it going? We're just making some old fossil Pokemon. I already made Kabuto and then finishing off with Kabutops. I hope everyone's having a good Friday. The week passed by so quickly once again. And it's already October. It's already spooky season. My Halloween costume still hasn't come in the mail yet. I really hope it arrives on time. Otherwise, I just have a sword and then People can only guess what I'm supposed to be. But I have to have this costume this year. I'm gonna be someone from Demon Slayer, so I think that's perfect for Halloween actually. Everyone should just dress up as Demon Slayer, like the Demon Slayer corpse. Yeah, almost done today because well, I just had to start a little earlier because I'm gonna go watch a movie later in the evening. It starts at 8, but I'm probably gonna go out around 7. So it's alright. We do this every week, so we'll be back again. Okay. Yeah, and Kabuto and Kabutops just happen to be really easy. Like they're pretty fast to bead, so once I'm done this, we'll open up some Pokemon cards. Hopefully get something rare. And then I'm gonna go watch the Taylor Swift movie. I heard some mixed reviews, but maybe when I see the movie and her whole how she made this album, maybe it'll be good. I haven't listened to any of the music. To be honest, I didn't even listen to her last album, the Tortured Poets Department or something like that. I like a lot of her older music. Like I loved 1989, that whole album, as well as just Red and her classics. But she's been making music for a long time, so gotta change things up. And now it's the life of a showgirl, so we'll see what she does with that. I also realized all of my childhood, like it girls, like the amazing uh actresses from the Disney Channel, and I guess Taylor Swift too. She wasn't part of Disney, but she was part of that same era of those girls who a lot of kids looked up to and who just really enjoyed watching. They're all getting married. Selena Gomez already got married. Taylor Swift's getting married. Demi Lovato got married. I love Demi Lovato. She's so cool. And I really like Demi Lovato's music. Miley Cyrus was married at one point, and then all the Jonas Brothers are married too. Or no, maybe one of them isn't right now, but all of them are at that chapter of their lives. It's nice to see. They're all grown up. And then yeah, I think that's the most recent. I don't follow too many celebrities, but that was the most recent big celebrity news, was seeing Selena Gomez get married. She seems happy, so that's good. Alright, Kabutops, just one more section here to do, and then we're done. That was so fast. Today feels like it's going by so quickly. I was working in the morning, and I did a story time for little toddlers. I have these huge books, these giant books that I can barely turn the pages because of how huge they are. And there are like 20 people watching me. Most of them are the caregivers of these tiny little babies. And there's like a, I don't even know how many months old he must be. I just called the baby it. I'm not very experienced with babies, but he was like climbing up my legs as I was trying to read, and I'm like, "Hello, mom, mom, take your baby off me." But I think she just wanted him to play a little bit and to explore. But I was trying to read to them, and it was really cute. The baby is just like looking at my books and then trying to crawl up and use my legs to stand up to look closer at the book. I read 2 books in giant format. It was called Sheep in a Jeep, and then the other one was called The Little Red Hen. And they were very entertaining for them, I hope. But eventually these babies they get distracted, and then I have to entertain them and be like, "Okay, let's jump, let's jump." So it was a good story time, and then yeah, the day just went by so quickly. Now we're here, finished with Kabutops. How do you think that looks? Does that look? That looks pretty much. Yeah, that's pretty much how it looks. The brown is maybe a little off, but when you iron it, it'll look fine. Okay, so these 2 Pokemon are complete. Yay! All right, they're not the most interesting Pokemon I know. Oh yeah, let me continue the list of every fossil Pokemon. So there's Tyrant and Amora. I remember those were some of the newer fossil Pokemon. Caracosta Tortuga. Oh yeah. I like that one because it's a turtle. Shieldon is a fossil Pokemon too. Ramparados, I remember, evolves from Cranidos. Archeops and Archkin. Yes. Bastiodon evolves from Shieldon. And then there's one new one that I don't know. It's called Arctovish. So those are all of the fossil Pokemon. There aren't a lot of fossil Pokemon. Okay, let's get our Pokemon cards. I've waited all week. Is there anyone we should open? Which one do you think we should open? I like to let you choose. We have 2 of the... I've already opened Destined Rivals and Journey together the last few streams. Maybe I'll open one of these. The Scarlet and Violets. Any choices? Anyone have any they want to pick? Top right. Ooh, yeah, that's a good one. Oh my god, what's this Pokemon's name again? How can I forget this one? I want to say like Salamander, but it's not Salamander. It's like starts with an S. Oh, what's he called again? Hi, Jancy. Yeah, I'm already done. I started just 15 minutes earlier because I have a movie I need to catch later. But yeah, today's Pokemon were super easy. Just Kabuto and Kabutops. So I finished them so quickly. This is the fastest I've ever done that. But here, let's start opening. Hold on, I know this Pokemon. It evolves from Bagon. Bagon evolves into Shelgon, and Shelgon evolves into Salamence. Salamence, right? I was like Salamander. No, it's Salamence. Okay. I know that was really fast. But hopefully next week we can make some more. Alright, let's see. Yeah, they are very small. You never know which Pokemon you're gonna get, so that's alright. I don't want to be too tuckered out today because I did some figure skating, went to the gym, had work, and then I want a little break before I go watch the Taylor Swift movie with my friends. Salamander was pretty close. Yep, I mean, that's Salamander for you. Okay. So let's make sure this is focused. Okay. There's a new one. If you collect these, here you go. I got like a free code card or something for these TCG Live ones in an email. And I just didn't. I have nothing to do with these, so. Well, I'll give him away if you play that game. Oops. Yeah. Okay. Let's see what we got today. Oh, finally, a leaf energy. I've been getting so many metal or normal energies. I finally got a leaf one. Nice. Oh, Porygon. This is a really cute art. It's with these little toy blocks. That's very cute. I love the color scheme. Seadra, the seahorse Pokemon. Nice. Magby. Oh, I like that one too. Magby's really cute. Fire type. Vanillite. Defiance Vest. Okay. That's more for the actual TCG. Durant. I saw some. Do you know there's a basketball player named Kevin Durant? And somebody brought a Durant Pokemon card and asked him to sign it. So it's like the first Pokemon card signed. It's a Durant Pokemon card signed by Kevin Durant. That was really funny. I saw a video of somebody doing that. No! Another trainer card. It's a TM, Turbo Energize. This kind of reminds me of the music discs in Minecraft. Okay. Ooh, Milotic! Look at that! Look at that underwater scene. I really like that. It looks so nice. I love the art on this. Milotic. And then we got... Oh! Oh, yay, Minun! I love Minun! That was one of my favorites. Minun and Plusle when I was little. And the last one I kind of revealed it already. Ooh, Chi-Yu. Oh man, I've been getting so many of these holo rares of Pokemon I don't know. Chi-Yu. I think there's something a bit off about this card. It's kind of like off-centered. Oh, okay. Well, the Minun and Milotic are really cool. I love these two. Especially Minun. Look at that art. It's a fall scene. This is really nice actually. Because right now, the trees around my neighborhood are turning, like the leaves are turning yellow. It's October, it's fall, and I can't wait for all of the autumn colors to really come in and look really nice. And Milotic, I love the underwater scene. But man, these holos I've been getting, they're not it. Well, at least this one's kind of like it's kind of it's kind of off-centered. I guess that makes it a little interesting, a bit different. Chiyu, because a lot of these new Pokemon, when I look at them, I'm like, what is it? Is this a goldfish? I mean, that's kind of cool. If it's a goldfish, it's one of those goldfish that have those really puffy heads. I can imagine. Yeah, it's a fire Pokemon. Chi-Yu. Okay. Alright. Well, we didn't get anything too rare today, but we got this amazing Milotic and Minun. Okay, and now I always wanna try to open the TCG pack online too. So we'll open we'll do Pokemon Pocket. Oh. Okay. It's downloading something right now. Alright, here we go. Launching the game. Let's see. You can open a booster pack. Okay, there's a new one. There's a deluxe pack EX. Okay, what does that mean? This is new. Ooh. Let's see. Let's just go like this and boom. Let's see who we get. War Turtle. I love any Squirtle evolution. Eevee. Nice. Magneton. Okay. And Garchomp EX. Nice. This is Cynthia's Pokemon. Garchomp. Okay, cool. I guess that these packs guarantee you an EX, maybe? Cool. We have 217 cards. Sweet. Deluxe pack EX. I wonder if I can open another one. Let's try. Because I can only open 2. I think I can. Ooh, let's go. Let's pick a random one again. And whoop. Let's see. Let's get something cool. Ooh. I like the pack. Cherubi, that's a Sinnoh Pokemon. Kakuna. Oh, these are the Pokemon that are made by that artist who does polymer clay Pokemon. I love that artist. Sudowoodo. Yep, that's also a Sinnoh Pokemon, I remember. I believe. Yeah. Or no, Bonsly was. Palkia! Yes! Yes! Pokemon Pearl, let's go. I would have picked Pokemon Diamond when I was little, but my friend had Pokemon Diamond already, so I wanted to be different from her. So I got Pokemon Pearl, even though I wanted Diamond. So I should have got Diamond, but actually, Pokemon Pearl was cool too. Palkia's cool. We got the amazing Palkia and Garchomp, which are all from Sinnoh, right? Yeah. That was pretty cool. Woohoo! So that's it for my online pack opening. And then just before I go, I wanted to show because last time when I opened the holiday collection box that contained all these packs that I've been opening, I didn't open up the promo cards yet, but I recently just started sorting them in my binder. This is my binder. I've got a few good cards in here. So here's my Glaceon EX from the holiday pack. Very cool. As well as Eevee. And then I got Crabominable, Vanillite, Cryogonal, Articuno, Delibird, Pikachu. Yeah, and then these were some of the cards I got from previous streams. So today's, I'm gonna put in Milotic and Minun, as well as this Chi-Yu. Yes, I really wish we could get some more Pokemon that I know in the next few packs. But maybe better luck next time. Alright. So I will end the stream here tonight. Wow, that was truly the fastest stream I've ever done. But I already made my Pokemon, so I have to wait. I have to wait till next week to do more. Maybe I'll do a bonus one later next week. Who knows? We'll see. Alright, yeah, thank you. Thanks for watching. Nice hanging out with you, even though it was pretty short. Maybe less than an hour? Wow, that was so fast. Okay, I'll catch you guys in the next live stream. Bye!